Greetings and welcome to another video. It's Saturday the 12th of November 2022 and at the moment I'm standing on the edge of Dawley. Welcome to Dawley. And it's on this point we'll be doing some more exploring today basically. And I'm starting off this video at a place I started a previous video a couple of weeks ago, and if we just cross the road, that's where we're starting today's video from. So let's have a closer look. Welcome to restaurant 1840 here on the edge of Dawley. Now I recently found out that this used to be an old church building, and I don't know anything about the history of this building. I don't know when it used to be a church. I just know that when I first found out about this place, as I was exploring one day, I just know it as restaurant 1840. And if you have a look to my left, as you can see, here's the signpost at the front of the building, at the car park. Fine British food, exceptionally served in a unique setting. And there's the website, www.restaurant1840.co.uk. So yeah, nice one. And if we have a look down this way, this is where we'll be going today. Now, the last time I was here, a couple of weeks ago I think it was, we went off that way to my right, down through that gate there, and through that gate is a gorgeous little public footpath that takes you toward the Silkin Way. So yeah, I really enjoyed making a video exploring that way. That was fun. But we're not going that way today. Instead, we're going off this way because I think there's a couple of places that'd be worth exploring down this way, to be honest, yeah. So yeah, not entirely sure where those paths are, but I thought I'd come along and explore. Yeah, basically it's just going to be a random day, doing some random walking and random exploring. Speaking of which, I've just noticed what I'm looking for basically, and if we have a look at it, that's what I'm looking for basically. So we're still on the main road, and that's what we're looking for basically. So let's take a closer look and see where we're at today. Firstly, let's look at this. We've got the South Telford Heritage Trail, the Dawley Heritage Trail, and the South Telford Way. All down this way. And as you can see, the signpost up there points us in the direction of the Telford Town Centre and the Visitor Centre, which are both 1.5 miles away. We've got the Stirchley chimney, 3/4 of a mile away. And we've got the Silkin Way itself. Nice. But before we go down there, Just want to have a look over here at something. So we're going to have a look at the main road over here. So there's something I want to have a look at here on the main road before we go exploring the Silkin Way. Is this bridge we're on. And yeah, so firstly, the road continues on in that direction. Now if we were to follow the road in the direction I am now facing, I think we will eventually end up in Stirchley. Yeah, I think Stirchley is where we will end up if we continue following the road in that direction. But I'll explore that another day, to be honest here. If you look over to my right though, over the bridge, down there, what we're looking at right now should be the Silkin Way. And if we were to continue along the Silkin Way, along the direction I'm now facing, that should take us toward Iron Bridge, basically. So yeah, Silkin Way takes us eventually to Iron Bridge and toward Madeley, going that way. But before we get to all that, let's head back over here to where we were a couple of minutes ago. So a few yards in front of me is back where we started this video, at restaurant 1840. And like I said earlier, this is where we want to be today, because this is where we're going to be exploring. So as we saw a few minutes ago, down this way is the South Telford Heritage Trail, the Dawley Heritage, and the South Telford Way. So yeah, let's carry on. I wonder how close we are to the train station platform. Speaking of which, I think we're right there actually. Yeah man, we're right here. Now over the past few years, I've travelled along the Silkin Way countless times, and I've travelled between Telford Town Centre and Telford Town Park all the way to Madeley and back again. So I've travelled both directions between Madeley and Telford Town Park along the Silkin Way all kinds of times, and it's a great path, especially to cycle along or walk along. And every time I did it, I never paid attention to the different paths along the side of the Silkin Way. The little side paths that would take you off somewhere, exploring somewhere different, away from the Silkin Way. And yeah, lo and behold, this path I'm exploring right now, and as you can see, that bridge over my shoulder was the main road we were standing on a few minutes ago. Yeah, basically here we are. Welcome to the railway platform in Telford Town Park. And here's the information with some local history about the railway platform. This is a former Stirchley station, as it was originally called in 1861. It was renamed Stirchley and Dawley Station in 1923. It stood on the Coalport branch line which replaced the Shropshire Canal. This is one of 2 stations that were established in the vicinity of the town park. The station was closed to passengers in 1952 and the railway to Coalport stopped running completely in 1964. The platform was restored in 2011 as part of the Parks lottery-funded Parks for People project. And as you can see, here's an example of some of the plant life that you can find here. Along the sides of this trail are patches of roseberry, willowherb, relics of the days when the railway ran past here. Rosebay willowherb was quite rare in the 19th century, but the expansion of railways provided it with a new home. Track and ballast laying distributed the ground and created an ideal habitat for the plants. The fluffy seeds are spread by the wind, so a passing train would have swept them far and wide. And there's a map of a section of the Telford Town Park where you can find the platform here. And if you've got pencil and paper available, you can take a train rubbing of the types of train that used to run along this train track. And here's an example of some of the wildlife that lived here and lives here still. Search carefully through the vegetation of Rosebay and you might spot a monster rearing up at you. This is the elephant hawk moth caterpillar, which has eye patches to frighten off predators. Later on in the year, the adults emerge dressed in dazzling hot pinks and greens. The best time to see them is at dusk. Bees and hoverflies also love Rosebay willowherb. And here's the actual platform itself. As I've said, I've cycled past this platform many times over the past 4 or 5 years, and I've even made a couple of videos about this location in the past. Well, this is definitely one of my favourite places along the Silkin Way. Now, if we were to as you know by now, I'm standing on the Silkin Way itself. And if we were to follow the path in front of me, then we'll eventually get to Telford Town Park and Telford Town Centre. But we're not going all that way today. Instead, I just want to stay focused on where I am at the moment. There's a lot of amazing history and really interesting history going on about the Dawley and Stirchley platform. I love it here. And, well, here in November, during autumn, as you can see, this is just a gorgeous place to visit. Now, by the looks of this, I'm guessing this is what remains of the old railway platform building that used to stand here when the platform was in operation. And you can see some brickwork in the dirt there. You can see some brickwork, no doubt the foundation of the old building. That's gorgeous, that is. Following the path back up that way takes us back to where we started this video today. And as I said earlier on, the Silkin Way continues off in the direction in front of me now, and if we were to go that way, that'll take us to Madeley, and then after that, Ironbridge. As I said, I'm really impressed with this because there's so many little side paths going off from the Silkin Way, going off in different directions, which I never really explored before. And I must have passed this path by the platform countless times, and I had no idea it would take me up to Dawley and a really good little restaurant. We've got a signpost here in front of me, which obviously says Telford Town Park Nature Trail and National Cycle Route 55, going along the Silkin Way. And if we have a look to my left here, we're about to see another path. Okay, now let's have a look at this. Now if we have a look, we've got a path to my right here. Let's have a look at this. Oh yes, I know this field. We saw it before in the previous video I was here recently. sports field. That house is off over in the distance, which I'm guessing is Stirchley. Absolutely gorgeous. Right. And if you come back this way, okay, we've got the path coming up this way, and this is no doubt going to take us back to the main road we were on earlier on. Yeah, the visitor centre, town centre, Stirchley chimney and Silkin Way, as you can see from the signpost. All back down that way. And through the gate. That way no doubt takes us to Stirchley. And this way takes us back to where we started our video. So yeah, that's the Silkin Way back down there. And if we have a look over here, maybe we can get another view of the railway station. Nice one. Yeah, so I'm impressed with that. Very, very happy about that. Obviously there are still parts of Telford that I don't know very well, that I need to explore more often, even along the Silkin Way. Even along the Silkin Way there are many side paths which are easily ignored, which are a shame, or well, not ignored, but overlooked. I think easily overlooked is a better way of saying things. So that'll be an idea for future videos. Get back onto the Silkin Way and explore those paths, side paths, far more often. Which I've done today, which I'm impressed by. Well, in a different way than I perhaps expected. So yeah, nice one. Happy about this. So what I'm going to do now is end this video. And I'm going to end the video, as you can see, back where I started it, at restaurant 1840. And also on the edge of Dawley. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I do appreciate it. I always appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch my videos. Thank you. I hope you're all having a good Saturday, a good weekend, and I'll see you all soon in the next video. Thank you and goodbye. And like I say, have a very good day today.